So you want to start creating content with dreams of becoming the next Ninja or PewDiePie, but where do you begin? And what are the best strategies to ensure your channel's growth? Hey there, I'm Sarah from Thermaltake Australia, and before I was here, I was just like you. So here are 6 tips that nobody tells you when you start content creation to help you on your way to internet stardom. 1. Have a schedule. Having a schedule will help your content grow. Yes, it requires immense discipline to stick to, but unfortunately, that is just the way it is. Humans are fond of repetition, and knowing that someone will be live at a certain time or upload on a certain day does aid in return viewership, as you can become a valuable part of a viewer's regular weekly schedule. However, for streaming on somewhere like Twitch though, you shouldn't stream too often. The consensus nowadays is that roughly 3 times a week is ideal for at least 3 hours a stream. If you stream even more than this, you actually could run the risk of large portions of your audience missing your streams. Your viewers have lives too, you know. And too many missed streams, some viewers can get discouraged about coming back. Additionally, if you're working for affiliate, streaming too often can actually have an adverse effect on your path to it. One of your goals is to have an average of over 3 viewers over 30 days. So the more you stream, the more times you must hit over that viewership. At the end of the day though, life happens and not everyone can stick to a very set schedule, and that's okay. Just try and set the best schedule for you and ensure you have a way to notify your community if you do have to miss a scheduled stream, like Discord or social media. Just like streaming on Twitch, having a regular schedule is paramount to growing on YouTube. If you really want to succeed quickly, daily uploads will be the best way to do that, but for many people, especially those just starting out, that's a bit tough. To begin with, once a week is pretty achievable and will put you in the good books with YouTube after a while. This is one of those things that you might not see an immediate return from, but it's really worth doing to appease the YouTube algorithm gods. Additionally, having a good schedule for your growing audience is a beneficial ideal too, as they'll know what day to expect a video from you, encouraging even more return engagement. 2. Have decent equipment. Note here that I said decent equipment. That doesn't specifically mean it has to be expensive. A lot of people start their YouTube or streaming careers thinking that they need to spend hundreds of dollars on the very best equipment, but trust me, that's not necessarily the case. However, investing a bit on some decent equipment is worthwhile. Having a PC that can record gameplay without any issues, decent editing software, as well as a good mic and webcam can make all the difference for your overall quality. Now, it is important to know that right out of the gate, nobody makes amazing content. But having a good mic and good quality footage can separate you from the thousands of other content creators that are without them. If you want some advice for a good USB mic or webcam, let us know in the comments down below and we might make a video on that for you too. 3. Do your research. Many people dive headfirst into the world of content creation without knowing all that much about it. While I wish I could tell you that you can just wing it, this approach is just not the ideal way to go if you're looking for success. If you never watched a stream or a YouTube video in your life, the best thing you can do before starting your own is to get watching. This, of course, does not mean go into someone else's chat or video and plug yourself. This is a big content creator etiquette no-no. But learning by observing and being part of someone else's community is a big yes. Do not copy anyone, of course, but instead take inspiration from and utilize your newfound knowledge to better your own content. The goal here is to develop a style that's unique. On top of all this, learn all the ins and outs of your software or hardware too, like OBS or XSplit for example. The more familiar you are with these, the easier the world of content creation will be for you, potentially saving yourself a few headaches in the event of your equipment does not want to cooperate. 4. Make your content unique and find your niche. So there's a lot of content out there. Pitching yourself as the next Jacksepticeye or like any other popular YouTuber or streamer is probably the worst thing you can do. Taking inspiration from someone is one thing, and it is particularly important to take note of what's trendy, but also aim to put your own spin on things. Don't just play popular games and expect immediately to take off. Find a way to share your love or passion for something in a way that hasn't been done yet. Now, this will take some time, but establishing your own unique identity will help your channel tenfold. On top of this, having some sort of established theme or genre or type of content you're creating will help you grow more. So decide from the get-go what you want to do and where you want to go. Are you a gaming channel? An art channel? Are you funny, or are you more of a serious gamer? Make the call first, and then you can begin to craft content that reflects you. Also, make the effort to make panels, banners, set up stream alerts on Twitch, and have an overall vibe to your stream that's different than anyone else. You are the most unique thing in the world. There'll never be anyone else like you, so why would you make your content look like anyone else's too? Inspiration. 5. Develop a community. Now this is harder than it sounds, and it's probably the item on this list that you have the least amount of control over. However, that doesn't mean it's impossible. Uploading to no one or getting low views is part of the start of any content creator's journey, and while it can be discouraging at times, there are a few ways to combat this. For starters, telling friends or family to support you by tuning in is a great way to start out. On top of that, finding other content creators who are just starting out in their journeys too and supporting their content is a great way to grow your community too. Also remember the importance of replying to YouTube comments. Early on, the few comments you get are vital to acknowledge and will help you encourage return viewership. Also, look at other forms of community building like creating a Discord to encourage even more engagement. Number 6, don't compare yourself to anyone else. This is basically a pro tip for life as well, but it's something to consider when creating content. It can feel pretty discouraging when you see others succeeding while your similar content is struggling for views. But at the end of the day, there are several reasons why someone will do well on a platform and others will struggle. Most of them are out of your control. It doesn't say anything about who you are as a person, it's just that content creating is really difficult and it isn't suited for every personality. The best thing you can do is to support your fellow content creators and be excited for their success, knowing that if you work hard enough, you could maybe get there too. But honestly, don't spend too long looking at others. At the end of the day, focus on you and what you're doing and just keep at it. Overall, the main goals of content creation should always be to build a great community and most of all, to have fun. If you aren't having fun, perhaps reevaluate whether this is for you. Content creation should always begin as a hobby that you wouldn't mind if it became a career. Not hoping for it to be a career first and foremost. Good luck and happy content creating. Thank you so much for watching the video all the way to the end. If you enjoyed it, remember to leave us a like and pop any thoughts or comments you have in the comment section down below. Subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, of course, and ding the bell to be notified each and every time we upload. And while we're still hanging around here with me, check out any of the videos. It'll be somewhere around me, I don't know. I'll see you tomorrow. Well, someone will see you tomorrow. It might not be me, it could be someone else, who knows. Anyway, bye!